uyena lo wamtshela ukuthi ucela
Ngamtshela
ikliniki.
ngathi ngeminciza. Ngamtshela ngathi iminciza. Mangasho umbuzo. Ngamtshela wathi ngineminciza. Angazi ngobuza kuya limsehlukene mina ngumZulu. Iminciza angiyazi. Kodwa ngazi iminciza into enyanyisayo. Ngangimenyanyisa leta ngivezele yona.
I did inform that police officer, and then he made mention to me, and because we differ in language, I just assumed that what he was telling me is that
Because the statement is uttered by mouth. That's the evidence which it says. Even if, assuming the statement was lost, was burned down, like in South Africa we burn buildings, even parliament. He says he signed. There is no law. Check the law for 3 weeks. It isn't. So you can cross-examine on that statement if it is there, because I don't know the statement. Because that statement, it's actually the evidence of the witness, which is encapsulated in a statement. Then we are talking about a statement as if it is denuded of evidential material. Okay, thank you. Miss.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, I'm going to make just 2 submissions. That the court at this stage is referring to the evidence that the witness has testified about,
right.
that is on record.
Yeah.
And the state, my lord, is allowed to cross-examine on the evidence
Yes.
that has been tendered
Yes.
by the witness before this court. But now the issue in dispute now, my lord, it's now when the state wants to cross-examine on the content of a statement.
Was the content of the statement not publicized in court? Take what accused number 1 has written about me in his statement
Yes.
and put it into my statement or a document which I will sign, and I signed it in S.
Yes.
So in other words, are you with me?
Yes, I'm with
Yeah,
you, my lord.
so
I'm
there's
with you.
evidence.
Yes. So, my lord, the issue that arose, it was when the state was supposed to prove the statement from the witness. Because the state now wants to get into the statement of the witness who is testifying. The procedure, my lord, is that the state has to prove the statement. That is where the problem arose, my
Okay,
lord.
fine.
Yes, that's where the problem arose. To say, if the statement has not
So
been...
you're putting an onus on the state. Are you aware of that? Are you putting an onus on the state?
My lord, let me just finish this sentence. To say, until the state is able to prove the statement, which is the procedure, then the state will be allowed...
Which statement are you talking of? Because there are 3 statements here.
my lord, the statement that the witness wants to cross-examine the witness on.
Which one? Which statement is it?
It's a 204 statement.
Is that so?
It's a 204 statement.
Because I heard Mr. Ramo
But my lord,
say that the 204 no longer exists.
my lord, also I cannot limit the state as to... I cannot limit the state as to which statement. My submission
fine,
is
fine,
that
okay.
whichever statement that the state intends to cross-examine on, that statement has to be proved first, so that the state can be able to cross-examine
Okay, fine.
on the content of that statement.
All right.
Now, my lord, that the witness is still on the witness box. I understand there has been a ruling that the witnesses who are the police officers that were involved in the taking of the statement have been summoned.
Yeah.
My submission, my lord, is that whilst the witness is on the witness box, he has to finish his cross-examination.
Right, yeah.
Once he is finished with cross-examination, the state has to finish a cross-examination of this witness. Then after the witness has finished, the court can direct on the ruling as to how it should be conducted, my lord. We all understand the provisions of Section 186 that the court can call the witnesses at any stage. But my lord, my respectful submission is that no witness can, this witness cannot, we cannot suspend his cross-examination at this stage.
No, I'm
He
not
has-
suspending it.
He has to finish the cross-examination, and then the witnesses that the court has indicated that they must be called, then they will be allowed to testify, my
Okay,
lord.
fine.
Yes, my lord. Those
All
are
right,
my
this is my
submissions.
ruling. Like I told you, I misdirected myself. There is no law which debars the state from cross-examining Mr. Kwabeni on his statement, on the statement which he says he signed. There is no law. Check the law for 3 weeks. There isn't. So you can cross-examine on that statement. If it is there, because I don't know the statement. Because that statement, it's actually the evidence of the witness, which is encapsulated in a statement. Then we are talking about a statement as if it is denuded of evidential material. It's not. Right, let's hear. You can proceed, you can cross-examine.
Just a clarification. I'm not saying the state shouldn't do that. In other words, now the ruling of the court is that the state can proceed
Yeah.
to cross-examine Mr. Kwabeni on the content of the statement
Yes.
that the state says it wants to
Yeah.
use, despite the fact that there's an opposition which is grounded on the fact that the state must prove the statement
Yeah,
first.
fine, no problem. That's what it is. You know, you've got your rights. You can take me on appeal. You can do whatever you want. But the ruling is,
Yes.
a judge can change his ruling. Now, I'm saying I misdirected myself
Yes.
in having thought that it is about the statement. It is
Yes.
not about the statement.
Yes, ma'am.
It is about the evidence
Yes, my lord.
encapsulated
Yes.
in the statement.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So
fine.
my clarification, my lord, is
Yeah.
that the court simply is overruling my objection that before the state embarks
Yes.
on the statement that it wants to introduce and cross-examine Mr.
Yeah.
Kwabeni on, the court says no, that should not happen. It can go directly and cross-examine Mr. Kwabeni on the content of the statement
Yes.
without even,
As you say, proving the statement.
yes, my lord.
Fine.
That's the ruling of the court.
That's the ruling, yeah.
Thank you, my lord.
Okay, yes, sir.
Udaba ke besinalo lana ngaphambi kokuthi nje singaqala ukuthi ke kunyaka ophelile uma ke sigcina ke la enkantolo kwanesikhathi la khona ufakazi ededelwa khona ke ngoba ke inkantolo yasiba nesinqumo esenza
Is that the original cell register?
Yes.
Yeah, show Mr.
Is the occurrence book.
Zungu.
uthi inkosi enkantolo ngibonisa
Kosenkantolo ngisho ngayibona ukuthi kodwa lokho ngichaza khona ukuthi kungamanga ukuthi wafika
No, no,
ngapha.
sir, just listen to us.
Cela
Just
sibale.
have a look at it. The state says that is the original cell register
Okay.
at the court.
Yes,
mean,
I
at
can
the
see
police
it.
station.
Yes, I can see it, my lord.
Just see how many people are there. Maybe there's only one person arrested the whole year. Let me just see, because the gentleman says among wonke lawo.
And did you make that request to go to the clinic?
Washo noma isicelo leso sokuthi ucela ukuye clinic wasenza nini?
Ngacela ngabona iphoyisa lafika lapha legqoka uniform elafika lapha ngaphathe emaselini asacela yangifonisa ngathi abangilethela ijezi endlini ngalethelwa uzwani ngalethelwa uzwani nolungisana ijezi endlini.
There's a police officer in uniform that arrived there at the cells. I made a request for the police officer to assist me to make a call. Indeed, I made the call and asked for the jersey. And Zwane and Lungsane. Zwane and Lungisane are the ones that brought the jersey for me.
But this is new evidence that you requested to be taken to the clinic. You
Ubufakazi
never mentioned that in your evidence in chief.
ubufakazi obusha lobu ngamanye amagama inkantolo iyaqala ukuyizwa ke manje njengoba uyisho manje yokuthi wenza isicelo sokuthi uye eclinic awukazi ukusho ngaphambilini lokho.
Ngacela ephoyiseni ngicela ukuthi mangiphuma ngicela ukuye eclinic ngoba ukuthi njani la. Eksithi sekubambelele i-avalon lapha ebahle emzimbeni wami. umuntu engaze ngamfonelwa esendlini ulungisane nozwana bangilethele ijezi bangangimazi ngalagodola lapha.
I did make that request. I spoke to the police officer because now the overall that I was wearing was now sticky because the blood was now sticky on the overall itself. And then I made that call in Lungisani, and Zwane are the ones that brought me the jersey.
Yes, but the fact of the matter, sorry, Mr. Zung, is that when you testified in evidence in chief, you never mentioned that you made a request to go to the clinic.
Engikushoyo kona ke baba uZungu ukuthi ngathi ke uqala nje lana ukhipha ke nobe uthola ubufakazi bakho ke ukuthi awukazi ukusho lokho uyaqala ukuthi ukusho namhlanje.
Angazi ngisho lapha namaphoyisa ngawatshela enganginawo lapha. Le drive motor ebomvu ngalitshela athi ufuna ukuhamba ngeclinic.
Yes, but I mentioned it to the police, the ones that I was traveling with, the ones that was driving the red vehicle. I told the police.
Ade ngilibona leli lapha eminyango nje ngaphandle.
I saw the police officer was just outside the door.
Who are you referring to?
Ubani lo phoyisa le?
Ngiyabaphambanisa.
I get to confuse them. I confuse them. But I will be able to point out to that police officer.
So you say you told, is it Sergeant Mohani?
Sergeant
Lo
Mokhan?
drive motor ebomvu.
The one that was the driver of the red vehicle.
So you say you told him that you request to be taken to the clinic?